extremely disappointed and feels worse than expected. I think there was some moderation of expectations, but it's still, I think we had hoped for something more concrete to come out of this. Unfortunately, it hasn't happened.
When we went inside, we were very hopeful for something significant and something tangible to happen today. When we came out, we were disheartened. We were very disappointed. And but I think at the end of the day, we realized that the fight never ends. Even if we had secured a victory today, on many levels, the fight would have still continued, right? Because there is still discrimination, there is still lots of other issues that the community faces.
The chief went first and he didn't go as far as we wanted him to. So, for example, he held that there's no fundamental right to marry, which was very disappointing to hear. But it sounded like he was going to give us civil partnerships. It seemed like he would recognize that there is a fundamental right to unions and for those unions to be recognized. And Justice Kaul similarly arrived at a conclusion that would allow us to get at least civil partnerships registered. After that, we heard Justice Bhatt's opinion, which didn't give us very much at all. We need to study the issues, we need to regroup, we need to figure out where we go from here. I think it's going to be a mix of asking the court to reconsider some aspects of its conclusions while also putting, pressure on the government to protect us because we deserve it.
We have been directed firmly in the direction of the parliament and to the democratic process, which is a harder fight. So instead of convincing 5 people, we now have to convince 1 billion plus people that this is the right thing to do. But I think we're up to the fight and we will do it.
They've all gone on to conclude that a high power committee should be established, which was mentioned by the learned Solicitor General while the matter was going on, that the committee can be established to examine on different rights and entitlements to the same-sex couples and to the queer community. The formulation of the committee itself will cater into certain very important aspects, and which is, I think, the way forward and which is a welcoming step.